How big's an elephant's penis? Made like a penis on the elephant, and it's just like little piss marks.
Been there?
Done that.
To taking the piss out of vegan homeless people. Are we live?
We are live.
Well, we're not live.
And we're live.
WWE SmackDown. I used to watch it all the
I
time.
can't believe that's the first thing you've gone for.
I feel like I remember just watching it as a kid and we're like, and we're live. And it's always live from Raw.
Yeah, me and my brother would get up at 6:30 every morning and watch the last night's episode of Monday Night Raw. That was how.
What Money in the Bank did you say?
Monday Night Raw.
Oh, Monday Night Raw, yeah.
Every time.
So good.
Why.
Did you ever do like the pay-per-views for the...
Oh no, Mum wouldn't pay for that.
To be fair, my mum wouldn't either. I just went over to some rich kid's house.
I
Well,
love that.
you know.
How many rich kids from where you from, like?
Yeah, all of them. Everyone was minted. Honestly, the type of houses I saw when I was a kid to now, I'm like, oh my god, I actually can't believe that existed. Like there was this one guy's house that literally, I'm guessing we're live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's this one kid. I won't say his name because I don't really care about him. But basically, I went to his house a few times, and he literally had obviously like this crazy house. Crazy garden, you know, and you're like, okay, whatever. But it was like, you know, 5 bedroom, whatever. It was mental. But then you go like to the end of his garden, and he'd have like a little house kind of thing,
Right.
and it was literally just basically his playroom. And there was like a pool table. There was like a little ladder where you could like, almost like a ladder, kind of going up, and then like a little kind of not bed, but like little chill area. You could watch like TV with some bean bags and like a little chill thing. And then there was like, you know, like speakers in there, like a disco ball, like
Who the fuck needs a disco ball?
yeah. And we were only like probably 10. And like whenever you got invited to like a sleepover there, it was like the dog's bollocks. Like it was like it was so good.
Own little house. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Some people are lucky if they get a bedroom, never mind a bloody house to themselves.
Yeah, it's mental.
I thought like the village that I'm from, there was always this like big house on the corner in the centre of town which had like, and like we knew the people that lived there, and they had like a basement that was like a big playroom, and then like the house was like massively open plan. It was like fucking 4 stories and stuff.
4 stories?
It was somewhat ridiculous.
Bloody hell.
I think like if you include the basement and then
True. And then kind of roof.
like so many fucking different things. That was like it. That was like the only big house from where I'm from. But then like, I don't know, I would class my house as like, my house now was quite big. I don't know how to describe it compared to...
What's the square footage?
Have you ever seen my house?
No.
It's not really my house, it's
Your mum's house, yeah.
I don't know the square footage, Ben.
No, I wouldn't know either. It's because my mum and, I think like my mum's potentially thinking of like moving at some point or something, and she's like always looking at houses and stuff. So and also my sister's, well, mainly actually that's where I was thinking of it. My sister's moving soon, so she's talking about square footage, and everyone knows their square footage of their place, and I'm like, I literally don't have a clue. I took mine up on like Rightmove or whatever,
Not a fucking clue.
or Zoopla.
No, I don't even know.
No.
I couldn't.
How many beds we talking? Is
fucking
it a 2-car garage?
Well, I mean, we used to live in a 3-bed, and then now we live in a... I think it's just a 4-bed, but the downstairs is like ridiculously big. And if you think about it, there's only the 2 of them that live there. It's quite a big house.
That's bloody big for 2 people.
Bloody big. I mean, I remember.
How could it be too big?
It could
for
be.
2 people.
When the
There's such a thing.
When they moved in, my gran never wanted to go over because she was just like, you've got too much space. You don't need it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I do. I would want a bit more space. So, like, yeah, for people listening, I'm in our flat now, and like, we've got like 2 bedrooms, but it's not really 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
It's like our bedroom and Carl's office kind of thing. And I want not at least, but like a 3-bed place, so I can also have my own office. Because right now, this is like ideal, and obviously I use the lounge all the time as well. But like, you know, I want to like deck it out and like, you know,
Like, realistically, you don't want, like, your desk and stuff in your bedroom.
No, I don't.
Like, you want a separate space.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
disconnect.
Like, I would like, I think me and Jay are the same. I want, like, a separate office / painting area.
Oh, yeah. Hello, artist. Ben's been painting.
Getting on with this. I'm actually like a sim. I make myself paint to motivate / inspire myself.
Yeah, you just get, like, more happiness points.
No, it's just, like, one of those things in life. Like, I've just been wanting to paint for so long. And then, luckily, someone from work was like, oh, I'll just give you a canvas. And then, because she's got loads, and I was like, they're not expensive. And she's like, yeah, but whatever.
Yeah, they can be bloody expensive.
Like,
Carl gets, like, yeah.
Ideal. And she was like, it's a fucking big one. Like, and I painted, you know, I'll actually edit it in.
Oh, yeah, into the thing. Yeah, I want to see the finished one.
Yeah, I'll have to send you a photo later.
Yeah.
It's just like this, like, geometric elephant, and it's just like a background. I did the elephant first, but I did the elephant too small, so I just had to make, like, a landscape around it. And I quite enjoyed myself. And now I've got plans to do, like, this, like, long, like, canvas, like, deer thing, as if it was, like, mounted on a wall, like a deer head.
Oh, right, but, like, that, right, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, actually.
All geometric, and red and orange.
So where do you actually paint, though, like, in your flat? I'm like,
oh, God, I did it in the living room.
I guess you don't have carpet, do you, on the floor?
No.
See, I'd be terrified of...
Oh,
I guess we do have literally an art room, so it's not like that's all got all sheets all over the place. So I could just go there.
Not struggling.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that there is the wood floor because I've dropped the paintbrush so many times.
Oh yeah, you said.
Yeah, like on the elephant, I when I was painting black, I was doing the outline of the elephant, and I dropped the paintbrush, and it just like made like a penis on the elephant, and it just like little piss marks. And I had to put a background in because you could just say that so very vividly.
Lovely.
I had to get rid of that. So.
Was it an accident, or did you just try and
maybe well, if I was
on some level,
if I was drawing an actual elephant penis, it would probably be bigger than that.
Bigger than a smudge.
How big's an elephant's penis?
I mean, I'd assume pretty bloody massive. Surely.
Well,
you'd like to think so. But that'd be pretty unfortunate if it wasn't for them.
Maybe that's what I need to Google.
Yeah.
You'd think that would get posted on Reddit confessions, wouldn't you?
Oh, that they saw a elephant penis. In a safari, and they liked it.
I'm one of the transitions today.
Wow, that was a great transition.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you've been painting.
I've been painting.
Yeah.
That's just life, I guess. I'm finally doing things that I've been meaning to do for ages. I've got a new list.
Oh.
Of things.
I love a good list.
Yeah, I cleaned my car yesterday for the first time in. Like the amount of McDonald's wrappers that are just stored in the back of there. Like I once had.
Did they become part of the furniture?
Yeah, I once had fish and chips in the boot, like just left over, like in a box, not just like.
Yeah. Just cooked it.
Yeah, by the time like I took it out, it was just like molded to fuck.
Oh, mold is honestly so disgusting. I just do not understand mold. Well, I opened this like. My sister got like this like Philadelphia shit, but it was like vegan or whatever, and I opened it up because I was like, oh, it looks interesting. I might want to try it. Yeah, and like it just had like little pink spots all over it. Pink spots. How does that even happen? A bit of moss as well, but like or mold or whatever, but like pink spots.
I don't know. Well,
it just honestly looked. I was just like. In bin.
The thing with Philadelphia is that molds so quickly.
Yeah.
So fucking quickly. Like, my mom always has like 7 of them in the fridge. It's like,
that's maybe why.
At least 6 of them are fucked.
Yeah, my mum's fridge is always. I mean, it doesn't help because everyone's got their own shopping at my own because they kind of live in the same roof, but like get separate shopping. So there's just so much shit everywhere.
I remember like I remember I was looking in the fridge at my mum's house and I was like, this jar of pickles is from 2015 and it was like 2019 or something like that.
Oh my god.
And I was like, man, I think you need to go through the fridge. This is a bit much.
How can you? We go through pickles very efficiently.
I didn't know that pickles were... Wait, what are they?
Gherkins.
Yes,
yeah.
Gherkins.
Yeah, they're gherkins.
Is it pickles or cucumbers? What am I thinking
of? I don't know, but I always get confused because it's like people call them pickles, but I swear they're gherkins, but they're just pickled gherkins. You know what I mean?
Yes. Is it cucumbers? What am I thinking of?
Where's cucumbers come from?
Well, because I thought gherkins was its own thing, but then I realised it's just like a
Is it not?
A pickle version of something?
It probably is.
I think it is.
Well, we're going to have to fact check this, yeah. Thankfully, I've got pickle. What is a pickled gherkin?
God, that was quite jolly, man.
Gherkin. Okay, a gherkin is a particular type of pickle. Oh.
Yeah, it's not its own thing.
Oh, okay. So the question is, what is the difference between a pickled cucumber and a gherkin? So, well, that's confusing. Why call it, a pickled gherkin or a pickle?
I thought a pickle was a thing. That's such a weird word, isn't it?
Yeah, pickle. I think it's an American thing, maybe, because I remember in SpongeBob SquarePants in like a Krabby Patty, and they put some pickles in it. That's like part of it.
Pickle.
I
hate when you say a word too much and it just sounds weird and you like coming out your mouth.
Gherkins are smaller than typical cucumber pickles because they are made from younger cucumbers.
So it's still a cucumber.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. It just keeps on.
Go.
I don't know what to believe. Texture.
Life's a lie. It's like one of those fucking things that you think you believe, but is that a Mandela effect?
Oh yeah, Mandela effect. Oh, we need to do those. That's good.
Yeah.
Is a dill pickle a gherkin? Oh my god,
a dill pickle. I don't think you need to delve into all the different.
Right, this is too much.
Let's get on what we're talking about today. I kind of mentioned it earlier. We're going through the Reddit confession page and reacting.
Yes, and just seeing if we can help the situation. Have we got any advice, or are they just weird guys?
I don't think we've got any advice for my first one.
Okay, right, go ahead.
So the title was "My friend and I burnt a house down when I was a kid." Not much advice you can give for that.
Okay.
So when I was around 8, this is like story time.
Yeah.
It's quite long as well. Not that long. When I was around 8 years old, I lived in an area that had a lot of summer homes. After summer was over and the home was empty, my friend and I would break in. Oh, classic.
Right.
Break in I used loosely. A lot of times the windows were unlocked or even sometimes the door was unlocked. We used to look for money. We loved to go to McDonald's. One time we even found a lockbox, busted that open with a sledgehammer. We usually didn't take anything but money.
But they go on holiday here, so why are they breaking it? That's my quick question.
They're saying that they lived in an area that did have a lot of summer homes.
So
they lived there, but there was a lot of summer homes around them.
I got you. Right.
And they're breaking open lockboxes with sledgehammers. So the Senate didn't usually take anything but money. There were TVs.
Well, that's fine then.
No, there were TVs or beds, but I was 8. Who the fuck's gonna steal a bed?
Bed. Yeah, let me just easy boys, twist the bed through the door.
What would I do with any of that? Almost never any toys. I did take a really cool looking mini statue. I still have it to this day.
Got someone's ashes.
Classic. We were in one house playing with those long wooden matches. One of them lit the shag carpet. I like these words there.
Shaggy carpet.
We couldn't get it out. We rode our bikes out there like the devil was on our heels. Some days later, we both rode back. This place was burnt to the ground, destroyed, nothing left. I can still smell it. I also remember I stepped on a nail and it went into my foot. Hurt like hell, but we still rode away and never talked about it again.
I mean, that is a mini form of karma.
He's put at the end, I lost contact with the kid and I never told anyone.
Mad. I mean, how to unpack that?
I mean,
does he know if the people died? Because
well, there's no one there.
Oh, so because they're holiday homes. Yeah, true.
So it's like empty, and I think that's why they break in so much.
Right.
I mean, when I was a kid, there was right.
Insurance would cover it.
Yeah, right next to where I was. I mean, if I can afford a summer home, I can probably afford to rebuild it. Whatever. So when I was a kid, there was like a building site right next to my house, and I just I was like, I'd go out with this kid, and why am I saying kid? Like this lad.
Other kid.
Yeah, this lad, and
this lad.
He was like, should we just throw stones at the building site? I was like, yeah, that's a really good idea. So just like literally every single night, we'd just get loads of stones in our pots and just go and throw them, and like. Nothing happened, but I remember like on a building site there was like this it's like crate where the guys go in there, and I remember them like shouting like stop, And like, lol, we just run away. But we ran away back
just getting pelted with stones.
Back to my house, which was like right next to it. So eventually, like, this policeman came, and like we were just like in the front garden, and he came and he's like, hello, and then like was like, yeah, so we're gonna have a chat about you throwing stones, and I was like,
oh dear.
I know, I was a really try child, and just like, I don't know, I thought I was the dog's bollocks and didn't really care that much, and then the other lad was just crying his eyes out and whatnot. Yeah, that happened. We also threw stones in my neighbour's garden and broke his greenhouse like 6 times.
Jesus Christ. I mean, the worst... I don't think I really did much like that, but like at school, we had those... I might have mentioned it before, but you know those like really crappy like tiles you have in your ceiling in schools?
Yes.
That ones you can kind of like raise up.
Ones, yeah.
Like, I don't know exactly what we would throw, but just generally, like a lot of people, including myself, would just like... I don't know, even if it was like a book or something, just like chuck it up, and then just like the tiles would like... I mean, sometimes the tiles would just like lift up, fall back down, but like once or twice, they just like completely just split in half, and there's all this like really grim dust in those things, and it just went... It was just like a literal explosion. So that's the most damage I think I've done, but I mean, yeah. I don't... Did he refer to himself feeling bad at all? I don't think he really did.
He didn't really say.
Yeah.
He just talked about how his foot hurt from the nail. See, something like that, I'm like...
He's not forgiven in my books.
I wouldn't...
Well, I don't really
I know,
care.
I feel like if a nail's gone through your foot, somebody's probably going to be like, wait, that happened. How'd that happen?
Yeah. I guess it's quite an easy one to conceal, though.
Although he's only like 8, so his family would be like, probably care a bit more about the nail on his foot than ask him where he's been.
Yeah, true. I guess that's an easy one to explain. They were just messing around.
Old as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah, burning a... I mean, how they... Yeah, with a sledgehammer. I don't know if I believe this, honestly. Sledgehammer, breaking in,
but that's
long matches.
Yeah, that's one of those things about like a fucking confession page. People can just like...
Lie.
Absolutely make things up. Just
Yeah,
like,
a bit of attention.
Yeah, I also saw one of the comments.
Oh yeah, let's see the comments.
Oh, it's kind of unrelated.
Oh, okay.
One of the like comments on the confession page was, "I hate paedophiles posting things on this page." Like, imagine being a paedophile and using Reddit confessions to post about
Yeah, your
what
antics.
you get up to. Like,
Oh, so I feel really bad. I was 40, they were 30. Oh, you know, it's just one of those things.
It's like, oh god, I feel so bad. Lol.
Right, I'm what's it called? Gonna read one about homeless people, which is I think quite a controversial thing. Maybe
We'll see.
Yeah. Right. So the title is, I don't care about homeless people in my country. Which, that can be taken out of context very easily from me. So, right, I want to specify that I'm not in America because homeless people there are in a much different situation. I'm in a country that takes great care of its people. There are dozens of programs that offer different services for free. Health care is free. There are safe injection sites everywhere.
So they've got to be in the UK.
I don't know if this is the UK though.
Healthcare is free.
True. Well, healthcare's free in quite like Sweden and shit. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it does kind of sound like England, to be fair. There are safe injection sites everywhere, income assistance, shelters galore, non-profits. There's an abundance of help. It's not perfect, but it's enough to get off the streets for sure. I mean, I don't think it's really for you to say. Considering.
I kind of sometimes have that opinion, like...
Yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it, really?
Like, is it that hard to go into somewhere and ask if they're hiring? I guess you don't look the best to go into somewhere.
I think you also, like, almost, to, like, get employment, you need, like, an actual address, don't you? Like, there's that whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Same with, like, benefits as well. Like, you can only get...
Things like that.
Yeah.
Or, like, a credit card stuff to get paid.
Yeah, like a bank account. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, just things you need to just be able to live in this world now. So, like, it's tricky. But I myself would be homeless if I lived in a lesser country. I'm, like, one step above complete poverty. I get it. I've lived it. I've slept on the sidewalk before. I've been around homeless people. I've drank with them. I dated a homeless man. And now from experience that... I can't read. And I know from experience that the homeless people in my country are just shit people who cause nothing but problems. Yikes, that's a potentially
enough said.
Overgeneralization. The reasons people are homeless and committing petty crimes and bothering people where I live is because they are just bad people. They have opportunity and they don't take it. They have treatments that they refuse. Some people are just actually bad, and it leads them to the streets. At the very least, they're just disrespecting you by shitting in your lobby or shooting up at your bus stop. At the worst, they're stealing, raping, and assaulting you. There's no such thing as a good homeless person here, because anyone with mental illness or addiction or other obstacle... She's ripping off heart.
Can't knock on them.
Yeah. There's no such thing as good homeless people, because anyone with a mental illness or addiction or any other obstacle that's a decent person can get help. They stay in the shelters, go to these injection sites, and use their government assistance to buy things. The people on the street are bad people. I don't care about them all. I mean, obviously, I need to have some more context, because like it's all well and good saying there's all the support in the world, there's all this, there's all that, but like what? I don't know where you live.
Yeah.
So like you could just be chatting shit.
She's also
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Well, let's just say she's also saying she's dated a homeless man and been around them a lot. So is that not like maybe she's got some bad experiences with homeless people?
Yeah, that's true.
Around them a lot more than most people would be.
I was gonna say, I feel like surely like not. Okay, well, I want to see the comments here. Someone says you have a point. I'll give you credit. I guess they've got a better experience than I, obviously, than both of us, of like homeless people, because I've never lived on the streets or whatever.
Experience I've had is just people asking for
money. Yeah,
which is shit, because I've never got any money anymore. Nobody probably does.
No,
cash is not king anymore.
Yeah, there's like, I remember listening to a podcast and someone had this like just friend who didn't even get like loads of money a year or anything, like not super rich, but like every week he'd get like £10-20 out from the cash point, like all the time, and just like give it to someone. And I was like, to be fair, I guess why don't I do that? Because I on paper I probably could afford to do that kind of thing, but then I'm like, I don't know if it's just me being tight or me just being like skeptical also of like people, because I'm like, I don't really know, like obviously you hear people like who just are potentially like homeless and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what the whole situation, because especially like Reading and London, like I don't know about Newcastle, but I know there, because you get so much foot traffic in London, like, and like if you sit in the right kind of places, you can be getting like actually like loads of money. And there's like loads of like, I swear, like BBC or Panorama or whatever did like a thing and like exposing people. They got into a taxi straight after they go to the next busy place. Which obviously I don't want to paint everyone by the same brush, but like it's just tricky. It's
I mean,
but there should be just more support, of course, like this kind of place, supposedly.
Being skeptical is fine, because I mean you don't know where the money's going to get spent.
Of course, it could just go straight to drugs.
Yeah, or they're going to get food, they're going to get drugs, whatever. Like there's loads of fake homeless people. Like I had people in the bar the other day, and they were like having food, and I was sitting at the table and I had absolutely nobody else in, so I just ended up chatting to them for ages, and they were even saying like, I'm sick of all these homeless people. They're just kind of fake around where we're living, and they're only out here to get money. Like I see loads of them going into like houses afterwards and things like that. But then it's like unfair, because obviously there's actual homeless people.
Of course,
But it's kind of hard to not overgeneralize.
I think the best thing really, if you see someone on the street, probably just give them food, like get a meal deal or something. Like a meal deal goes a long way.
I saw a video the other day that was like this guy bought a McDonald's for a homeless man. He was like, I don't eat McDonald's.
Oh, I have seen that, yeah.
Does it matter? Are you in a position to really,
I was going to say, like, I don't eat meat or whatever now because I've got the privilege to decide, but like if I was homeless, then of course, like, it's a necessity.
Just take what you're given.
Imagine there's probably some vegan homeless people in London.
The worst. I don't eat vegan food, so...
Could you give me a chai latte?
Oh my god.
Imagine.
Has that got oat milk in?
So we've gone from talking about the bad elements of homeless people to taking the piss out of vegan homeless people.
Yeah.
I think we need to move on.
Let me get the next one. The title of this one is My Husband Spent Almost $500 on OnlyFans and custom content from a random woman on Reddit. Oh, I didn't say that part. So
custom content, cheeky bugger.
I saw some see, this is the auto part, because they're married and stuff. You can see charges on each other's credit card. So I saw some questionable charges on my husband's credit card, and when I asked him about it, he pretended like he had no idea what I was talking about, and it must be a fraud. So she didn't argue. He has a history of making impulsive purchases, so I expected I would have to investigate myself. I logged into his email and looked at the emails from the same day of the purchase and saw a bunch of PayPal transactions. Long story short, Jesus Christ, that's like been there, done that.
Yeah.
Long story short, I was able to trace it to an OnlyFans subscriptions, custom content purchases, and saw he was sending money to random women on Reddit for God knows what. In the span of a month and a half, he spent almost $500 of our money on this shit. My birthday was 2 weeks ago, and he said he was low on money, but would take me out in the next 2 weeks, next time he got paid. Now I know why. I wouldn't have confronted him. I haven't confronted him yet because I don't know what to do. I feel completely disrespected, disappointed and angry, and I know that I can't talk to him right now. I'm so worked up. Also, I've been trying to be more adventurous sexually and feel like we've been having great sex lately, so this just feels like such a slap in the face and like I've never been enough. I'm so angry and have no one else to talk to because this is so embarrassing. Apologies for reading that. I properly butchered that.
No, you're fine. Yeah. I mean, clearly he's got some sort of issue, as in like some sort of addiction.
But it's like, yeah, porn addiction, that's the thing. But it's like, you know, people do a lot of things when they're horny.
Yeah. Especially guys.
$500, fuck.
Yeah, that is a lot of money. Like, you know, one subscription here and there, or just, I don't even know.
It's not even his own money.
Yeah, that's shit.
But it's like, it's obviously porn's free.
Yeah.
But I think it's like this, because of like OnlyFans and stuff. I don't know if I've told you about parasocial relationships before. I think I have a little bit.
What?
It's parasocial relationships. It's when people think that they're in like actual relationships with people online.
Oh.
So they like they kind of believe it in their head.
Oh.
So I think like things like OnlyFans and like Reddit make things like this worse because, you know, you can interact with these people and you can like pay for them to do like things, and a lot of this talks about like custom content from some woman on Reddit. So I can only believe this man thinks he's in a relationship, and who knows, maybe when they're having sex, you know, he's thinking about this other woman.
I mean, obviously she does just need to talk to him.
Yeah.
And like, also, it's tricky, isn't it? Because obviously she's really hurt.
Yeah.
But, and obviously I'm not saying like for a second like he should definitely be like ripped apart by her because he's done something terrible. But simultaneously, like clearly he needs some like help in some capacity or like something.
I mean, what drives you to do it? Because it's like, I mean, I've just got a couple of like OnlyFans, like, but you know, it's like they're like £7 there, not like fucking 500.
Yeah.
Because I think I would like go to it and be like, well, porn's free.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, if I want to watch something, I can watch something.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like 100%. I mean, I don't know. I need to see the comments on this. I'm gonna look at the comments.
It's hard to know what to say to that because, fuck no, just so much money. Especially when you're like, you know, you're living together and in like a relationship and they're probably saving up for things, and it's like you've got like joint money, and then you're using it for that.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up, and it's so he couldn't go on a date because bloody.
For our birthdays?
Birthday, yeah.
You couldn't buy anything for our birthday.
That is really bad. I don't know. Honestly, even just split up with him. I don't know if he can really come back from that. Are they married? They're married, aren't they? Husband, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's 25, he's 29.
Because it's like one of those things like where I feel like, you know, if you do it, then just kind of own up to it. Because like people, so a couple that I knew were like together for years and years and years, and they were a bit older than me. And one of them was in like I think it was like $5,000 in debt or something like that.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I think it was $5,000 in debt, and it was kind of affecting like everything that he did and stuff like that. But they were together for so many years, and he never told her about it. And basically, they couldn't get a house, and like they had to
borrow money?
rent a flat.
Oh, yeah.
Because of this debt and stuff, and she never knew why and stuff. And then eventually, like he texted her it because he couldn't bear to see.
Dear.
And it kind of broke them up because it was that, like, you know, I don't care that you're in debt, but because you haven't told us for so long, it feels like I can't trust you. Because he was like literally doing loads of things to like kind of save himself, like renting a flat rather than buying a house and stuff like that. So
yeah, I think it's just all about honesty, isn't it? Really.
Honesty is the best policy.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand this comment. One guy said, the classic "it's fraud" claim. Worked in a financial institution, and dudes would always call in claiming the OnlyFans charges were fraud, but that would be the only transaction that was fraudulent. What does that mean?
So if your card's been like took or something, they're probably going to buy multiple different things.
Right.
So trying to ring to say like an OnlyFans thing was fraudulent, and that being the only transaction seems a bit ridiculous. Because if your card's been stolen, somebody's going to purchase like a lot of things and try and use the money they can whilst it's there.
Right, I see what you're saying. Right.
Fucking OnlyFans, man. Changes people.
Honestly, confront him about it. He chose to pay for some random girl over spending time with his wife on a birthday. That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
It's not the porn, it's your birthday. That's what makes me sad. He chose to feed his habit over caring for you.
Yeah. Because like porn's fine, but like when it
literally affects your relationship.
It takes over your life. Damn.
OMG, there's so much free porn. I don't give a fuck if my husband watches it, but wastes my money, and I'll come unglued. What does that mean? I guess.
Unglued?
Yeah. I guess like
I'm assuming get mad or something like that.
Yeah.
Unhinged, maybe.
Yeah. Married 15 years and with the same woman for 16.5 years. I'd never do this. Sure, I've looked at porn, but I'm not going to give my money to another woman. Yes, you are financially responsible wanker.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just got to talk to him, innit? But I mean, that is messed up though. I mean, and like I think the worst thing, honestly, is just like it affecting the birthday. Like that's just heart wrenching.
Lying about it as well, because like obviously.
Yeah, of course.
It's from. You know, it's their money.
Yeah, it's their money as well. It's not just his.
Like, obviously, you shouldn't find out about this.
Like,
you could have easily like had an email pop up saying like an OnlyFans subscription has expired, and oh dear, what have you read?
I just found a very funny confession.
Go on, it's your turn.
Yeah. This is a bit weird. When I was 13. I loved Angry Birds. I had every game and bought every toy they had. One day, I was playing with my Angry Birds when all of a sudden the big red bird turned me on.
Oh dear. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I didn't actually read the title specifically. I couldn't stand it. I was going crazy. I don't know about this. Okay. I decided to pull out my big long willy and start doing this thing. I never had felt so good. I soon continued to do this daily and never got bored of it. Exclamation mark. That big red bird was so hot, and those blue ones were some cuties. I'm glad to admit it. I still do it this to this very day.
I mean, I want to. The fact that he said "big long Willie" is making us think it's not true.
No. Angry Bird sells after this, and there's like a graph going up. I won't even judge. Respect you. Someone said.
What if he buys like an Angry Birds pillow?
Oh yeah.
Fucks it.
Probably. He's probably altered it slightly, maybe.
Well, whatever you're into. He's probably made a flashlight of like an Angry Bird.
Oh, dearie me. I used to have an Angry Bird speaker actually. It was actually pretty cool. It's pretty baller.
Maybe it was you.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the different flashlights? There's like a.
Surprisingly not.
There's like a tomato one from Cars.
Oh.
Like, you know the brown truck from me.
Oh dear.
Put his mouth.
Right. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
I'll find a photo later on.
That is grim. Oh dear. So.
The different ones.
I feel like Reddit just brings out the most dirty people.
Well,
I like the woman one because that was a bit. It was like something else that someone had done that she just kind of wanted advice about, whereas the other guys had set fire to a whole house, like thing of houses, had sex with an Angry Birds, and what's the other one?
that's it. Oh fuck.
What? There's another one somewhere. I can't remember now. Oh, it was my one to be fair. Oh, it's the homeless people.
Oh, there's homeless people.
But I quite like that one to be fair.
That's kind of advice as well.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
You might like this one.
Okay, go on.
So the title is, I've just realised I'm bisexual. Not sure what to do next. So, I'm in my 40s. I'm a cis woman married to a cis man. We have 2 kids, and he knows I've always been attracted to women as well as men. So it doesn't seem like something she's just discovered.
No.
So this is not something I've been hiding, but recently it's hit that I really do like women as much as I like men.
Yeah.
I think I'm bisexual. I don't know what to do with this. I've had thoughts in the past, and I did ask my husband last year, and he said he would be okay with me having sex with a woman. But I also don't know if he means that or he just thinks 2 girls together are hot.
Probably.
I've been with women before, if that helps. What? How are you just discovering you're bisexual if you've always had thoughts about women and have been with women before?
Well, what does be with? Is that just drunk in a club having like a little kiss, or is that actually like, having sex? I guess she doesn't say.
Yeah, she doesn't really say. She
I
said,
get that,
I've
though.
been with women before, if that helps.
Oh, okay. That sounds like she's actually been with.
Yeah.
Okay, but she's kind of come to terms with it, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Maybe I just needed to write it out. It's weird being over 40 and coming out. Oh, right, so she's just coming out. She's maybe lesbian. Frankly, I wouldn't even tell any of my family. My family wouldn't be surprised anyway, and they don't care about sexual orientation, and it wouldn't change my life. And his family is super Catholic, and I just try to keep my legs crossed when I talk to them.
What does that mean?
What the hell does that mean? Anyway, I don't think coming out in my family would be a problem, but I could never do it in his. I'm thinking I just want to keep mum about it.
I get
Like
kind
mum
of.
is the word.
Yeah. That's a tricky one, isn't it? Because I don't think there's really a set rule what to do in that situation. Because you're already married. You're already happily married. It seems 2 kids.
It seems like she wants to do stuff with.
Yeah, but it is. As someone who's bisexual, I don't care now because I'm in a very happy relationship and stuff. Obviously, I don't know, whatever. But I just feel like there's no real set rules of that kind of thing because it is tricky.
I guess because it's been so long and she's discovering it that maybe it's like, oh, now I've accepted this part of myself. Maybe I want to actually explore a bit of this. It's like I spoke about WWE earlier. There's a guy who did a WWE Legends show.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of the wrestlers was fucking 70 or something like that, and he was
The Hulk Hogan.
Oh no! I don't even know. It wasn't a famous one.
Right.
But he's in the Legends house, and he came out.
He wasn't a famous one, but he was part of the Legends.
No, I don't know what his name was. I'm sure was like Pat something.
Pat.
Yeah, and he chose
The big Pat.
He chose to come out.
Fair play.
Like after 7 years. Like,
What is gay?
Yeah. And like he's got like a wife and kids and stuff like that. And like, but that happens so many like times where like you get like
that's very common. Yeah.
Yeah, that just live like heterosexual lives and then just finally come out.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Oscar Wilde's married.
Mental.
So yeah. I mean, I think See, when guys or girls come out and they're like completely gone. Not gone the other way, but like they are, they've come to terms with the fact that they're completely the other side of the coin, shall we say? Then you kind of know what to do in that situation. Ultimately, even though if you love that person on some level, you still got to split up.
Yeah.
But like when you're bi, what in that situation, what do you really do?
Yeah.
You just talk to your husband. I mean, even if he finds it hot and that's the only reason he's like into it, then like. Obviously, I think you should be into it because he wants you to be happy. But like, regardless, you could have, why not just invite some girl over and then they just have a bit of fun. I mean, that's a win-win surely for them both, really.
Do the bit, yeah. Very weird because you
I think there's an easy solution there. Just have a threesome with a girl.
Past your exploration phase in life. But still deserve it. Well, you're not. But like,
as a 40's not old.
But like, you kind of deserve. Well, no, but I mean, being married and have kids and stuff.
Oh, I see. Right.
But you still kind of deserve that exploration.
Maybe she just needs to go in a car park by herself.
Go dogging.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Get yourself dogging, lass.
Yeah.
That's our advice.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I love that.
Well, with the consent of her husband, I shall say.
Oh well, of course.
Wink, imagine. No, we don't.
She's probably not listening.
Well,
on the off chance.
Yeah.
We'll tag her.
Yeah, we'll just put in the comments. We've answered this question in half an hour in our podcast. Yeah, good advertisement. No, I mean, honestly, just talk to the husband. I honestly think he'll be down. He seems down.
Yeah, but then it's like, is he actually down or?
True.
Because a lot of straight guys will be like, well, it's not cheating, it's with a girl. It's just hot.
Well, he's got to accept her for who she is. Maybe he's just internally very Catholic still.
Maybe
he's just a bit homophobic.
Internalized homophobia.
Yeah. But I do get not telling your parent that side of it. I mean, there's no real benefit, is it, really? Because everyone's just kind of...
In-laws are always old.
Yeah, there's literally no benefit there. Like, oh, by the way, I'm attracted to the other gender. Oh, we hate that. Oh, I also want to have sex with someone other than your husband. Oh, right, okay. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's just never going to go well.
We're talking about the Ricky Gervais special. He makes a joke and then goes through why it's funny, and it's like, people know why it's funny. You don't need to say that.
Yeah, we laughed for a reason, mate.
Yeah,
100%. I just also think he just kind of says stuff to be controversial now. Whereas now, I feel like he used to actually voice his opinions, whereas now he's kind of just like...
He is that guy.
Yeah, now he's just saying, oh, trans stuff, oh, girls with penises. It's like, it's like, yeah, like, girls with penises are funny, but like, you don't, like, I feel like you just... I don't know, I feel like he just kind of did it because he knew he was going to get lost. Okay. So I'm not going to read the title, I'm just going to go straight to it. Right, lol, I know this is a little bit weird, but I have to share this. I know there are some not safe for work subs with people actively looking for such posts, but I wanted to post this here because it's an actual confession and not something I want to make to make people horny. That's fair enough. Well, I think I know this again. I'm 32. I started university at 29 because I wasn't motivated enough in my early 20s, and to save money, I rented this room in a dormitory.
Fair enough.
Yep, fair enough. Got to do life at your
I do always find that weird. Like when I was at uni, there was just like very adult men, like there was
in
like
your class,
sat in the front,
yeah,
like, chatting, like working through math problems with us. It was always weird.
Yeah, I do get it. Like my auntie did a degree, only like obviously she didn't go into uni. Well, she did, but like she didn't like go to dorms and stuff. She did it when she was like 40 or 50. But yeah, I found out this guy sent a couple of selfies of me to his parents and even his friends. saying, "Look how pretty my mature roommate is. I'd marry her." Honestly, I found that really flattering. Why? Because I have a few pictures of me on the beach on my Instagram, but he didn't send them those pictures. He sent them actual selfies on my face because he finds my face particularly pretty, and that's a huge compliment. I get that. We've kind of become friends, and lately he's been hugging me and kissing me on the cheeks. Oh. Cheeky. Also, sometimes when we argue, he likes teasing me, like, "Okay, mama, I understood, I'll clean the floor next time." Oh god, he's got some mummy issues. Last week he nearly lost control. Okay. He had quite a big bulge in his sweatpants, and he wanted to pull his ... out at any cost. I said no, and then he apologised, but the whole thing low-key turned me on.
Okay.
So what he's 19.
So you can you can fuck off.
So
he's 19.
She's 32.
I think when it says like we've become friends and like he's hugging and kissing me, I think that's just kind of what happens. Like if you live together, it's just the two of you. It's very hard not to.
True.
Well, not all the time.
Yeah, I think hugging, like, fair enough. Well, kissing on the cheeks and him literally having a boner and her... He
clearly wants to fuck.
Yeah, I mean, clearly. And she literally... but she does as well. I mean...
She's playing hard, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, 32 and 19, I mean...
It's not that bad. It's legal.
It's legal?
I mean, whatever you're into.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. I mean, if they're both happy with it, it's not the worst. It's like 10 years difference as they get older.
They're both at the same point in life. They're both at uni, so
yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter that much.
What's the comments like? I'm interested because I don't think it's too bad. But I don't know if I thought about it the other way. You know, like a guy and a 19-year-old girl, I'd find that weirder.
Don't shit where you sleep. Yeah, that would be weird. First comment is don't shit where you sleep.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But it's only like they're only there for a year, so it's not the worst thing. I just think, I think it would be weirder because almost, maybe that's bad of me, but I think girls are potentially like more, I don't know, like the guy could take advantage of a girl, whereas I guess a girl can, like, it's bad of me because girls can definitely like sexually assault guys as well.
In society, like,
so I don't know if that,
there's like a statistic where like women actually abducted the most. I think it was children. I think women abducted the most children, but that's probably because like you wouldn't see like a female stranger as like as what's the word, like as threatening as
like doing a bad thing.
A lot of people are just saying that this is going straight to Pound Town. That's some hanky-panky.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, as long as they're both into it, I think she should just go for it, really.
Oh my, what the fuck? This guy's been like, do you need this room to live in? If the answer is yes, before you even walk out of your bedroom, crank one out. Get yourself off before you start thinking that way. It might seem fine. I'm thinking it's like... Wait, is it a dorm room? Like, as in, like, there's two beds in one room? Or is it, like, a flat? Because I think she said dorm room.
Oh.
And this guy's commenting saying, like, just crack one out in the bedroom. Yeah, dormitory.
The dormitory, I don't know what that...
If this is, like, American, dormitories normally have, like, just
two beds. Oh. Well, that's probably why they're so close. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, obviously, she's just got to think about the implications of what that happens after that, because after they potentially sleep together, then, you know, does she want to share a room with someone who she slept with and stuff?
Yeah, it just makes things odd.
And also, they are like quite although they're at the same point right now, they are like 10 years apart ultimately. He probably wants to like.
I'd say you shouldn't sleep with people in your flats. Like, just makes things really.
No, yeah, exactly.
Really, really awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you perv! Exclamation mark.
I mean, I think she is a bit of a perv, to be honest.
It's just age.
But I think he's a bit of a perv as well. Equally, he literally.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, for God's sake! What? All the numbers in your comment add up. What the fuck? I shed a wall. This is a guy comment. I shed a wall. But I shed a wall. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, as in like, you know, if I lived here and then the other person.
Right, yeah. I shared a wall with a 30-year-old woman when I was 19, 20. She was beautiful.
Same situation.
We made out a lot. Then she came over drunk one night and made me bleed in multiple places, biting me so hard while making out. Okay, I thought I was going in a very different direction.
Oh, Jesus.
It kind of fizzled out after that.
Oh, well, I'm not surprised. His life fizzled out after that because he was bloody dead. I like this. We're kind of like, what's that thing when people like write to people in the newspaper, like Auntie Anne or whatever?
Oh yeah, things like that.
Yeah, like confess.
This is what Reddit is.
Yeah, it's just a big Auntie Anne.
Yeah, there's a lot of like mommy issues coming up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that's enough confessions for now. I think I'm all confessed.
I am confessed out. Well,
I mean, I think overall they weren't the worst. I think the worst person is definitely the guy doing the OnlyFans. And not even necessarily.
I was going to say the Angry Birds guy.
What?
I was going to say the Angry Birds guy.
At least that's not hurting anyone.
It's hurting my ears.
And it's also probably hurting his life. But at least, whereas the other guy who's doing something wrong and he let it affect someone else, if you get me.
I guess.
But I also want more context about the homeless person because I don't think anywhere is like that perfect where you can literally. Yeah, well maybe we'll find out. I'm gonna bet on Sweden.
Maybe we'll find out. I don't know.
I feel like it's a pretty socialist place.
I'm not very clued up on life. So.
Clued up on life.
I just live my life.
Yeah. Well, be back next time for some more art chats from Ben. He's starting to art it out.
I am. I don't know if I'll have painted next time. Because canvases are quite expensive.
They are.
And I get paid at the end of the month, so...
Well, Carl's got some, one, I think you can buy them like in bulk and shit, but obviously...
I'd probably need to do that, to be honest. Because, like, I want this done, so as soon as I have an idea, I just want it.
Yeah. And I'll probably talk a bit more about the whole business situation, because I don't think I've even talked about what's even been happening with that.
Just do a free podcast next time.
Yeah.
Just chat through.
Yeah, just a catch up. Right, cool.
See you next time.
Alright, that was Been There, Done That.
Well, that was it. Why haven't you said that yet? This has Been There, Done That.
Been There, Done That.
Been there, done